Hi everyone, welcome to another video. Hope you're keeping well. I'll let you know at the end of the video how I did this week. So what do I want to talk about this week? So I thought long and hard about doing this one because it can be a serious subject, and by no means am I saying I'm suffering from one of the most serious parts of this subject, but I think a bit like some other issue, for instance autism, I think we can all land somewhere on a spectrum of something. So today I want to talk about eating disorders. Now I'm not talking about bulimia, anorexia, binge eating, because I don't suffer from any of them. But what I do suffer from, well, not suffer, do I? See, this is the problem. I get a kind of imposter syndrome. Am I the right person to be talking about this? Because what happens to me is not like rapid weight loss because I'm being sick or I have a hate of food. So what am I talking about? Because I am just blubbering along at the minute. So I get a thrill, so a bit like a gambler would get and a winning horse, eating food I shouldn't. And that could be a Greggs while I'm walking through town. It could be a Mars bar from a petrol station while I'm queuing up to pay for petrol. It's many things. For example, if the kids leave something on my plate while I'm still cooking dinner for me and my wife, many times I will eat it. Pizza crust. Kids will bring pizza crust. I'm not hungry, but I can't leave it. I get some kind of excitement out of snaffling bits that have been left on plate. If I go into a supermarket, I have to avoid the aisles that have got Ginster's slices and sausage rolls and pasties. So I think nothing of picking one up, sitting in the car and eating it. And I don't mean I'm eating it to enjoy it. It's like the forbidden fruit. So I eat it as quick as I can. I don't even taste it. And not so bad now because we've moved. But where we used to live, on my drive home from work, I used to pass both the KFC and the McDonald's. And I'd know that my dinner was going to be ready when I got home. But I'd get the urge and I'd stop for a cheeseburger. I don't even really like cheeseburgers, but they're easy to eat while you're driving. And I do believe that's where some of my weight issues have come from. And I don't know why I do it, but I do know that I can work ways around it. So, for example, as I said, going in the petrol station and picking up a Mars bar or a Snickers bar, for example, while I'm queuing waiting to pay, I'll now only ever use pay at pump. Because I just can't trust myself. And if I go shopping, to avoid the Ginster's aisle, I'll just go round it. I won't even go down that aisle. So I've put these things in place to stop me snacking on things I don't really need or want. But the one I struggle with the most, sorry about any traffic noise if you can hear it, the one I struggle with the most is eating from plates or eating ingredients as I'm cooking. And one of the ways I try to avoid that is I've got a big jar of gherkins. Now gherkins are quite low in calories, so while I'm cooking I'll get that jar out and I'll munch 3 or 4 gherkins. Or another thing that I like to have handy is mushrooms. See, there's another thing. If I'm cooking a meal with mushrooms in, I'll eat a quarter of a tub of raw mushrooms and they'll never make it to the meal. Now they're low calorie, but why do I do it? I asked myself, I'm going to be eating in a minute. I'm actually cooking with those ingredients. But still, I stick them in my gob. And do I count them? No. Why? Why don't I count them? Because it's a guilty secret. And I suppose I get some kind of thrill about doing it. It is the winning. I've had a snack, nobody knows. Yay! So yeah, does anybody else suffer like that? Is anybody else snacking when they don't need to? Is there anything you can't resist? Are you a secret sausage roll eater? Yeah, so I have got it under control, but the urge is still there. Every day I walk through town and I pass Greggs and I think, ooh, steak slice. That'd be nice. But then I think, what's the point of this walk I've just done? I could have not done the walk and just stayed at home. I wouldn't have had the Greggs, and I'd probably still be better off calorie wise because I wouldn't have eaten more than I'd just burnt off. Anyway, so yeah, hope I don't offend anybody who has got eating disorders. Like I say, it is a bit of an imposter syndrome. A bit like recording these videos, because in my head I'm not a fat person. Well, I wasn't a fat person even before I lost weight, but obviously I am, because I've lost 2.5 stone and I've still got weight to lose. But up here, I don't know, some days you kind of think, I'm just going to have a binge. So, how did I get on last week? So, I worked hard last week. A couple of days I went near enough all the way into my calories. But overall, I did really well. And I managed to lose 2 pounds, which gets me in a good position. I'm now at my first target, which was 12.5 stone. And I've had that target for a couple of years. And I've never got anywhere near it. But this time something has clicked. And I am fighting those urges. And I'm looking forward to losing approximately another stone. But like I said before, I am going to start looking at doing weights. So that weight loss may slow down. Sorry about the shade, I'm walking through the trees. Try and get over here a bit. Yeah, so that weight loss may slow down as I put on some muscle. Anyway, take care. Hope you have a good week. I'll catch up with you later. Till then, bye.